And you know I'm doing a back-to-back cruise, so I'm gonna kind of walk you through what happens when you do one. I have to report to the Limelight Lounge at 10 a.m. to get another COVID test. So we're headed to breakfast, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the COVID test. Then on tomorrow, what happens when I get off, I can either stay on the ship, go down to immigration, do all that, get that all sorted out, and then head back on the ship directly. And I do that between 8 and 9 a.m. Or I can, or I can completely get off the ship and I can't get back on until after 12. So because my mother's with me and I need to get her in a cab to get her back home, I'm actually going to get off the ship and just stay off the ship till afternoon. So I will walk around Galveston or do something along those lines in order to use my time wisely. My sister comes in. I'm not sure what time her flight comes in, but I can also text her and let her know that I'm on the outside as well. And I have my car at parking, so I could actually take my car and, and maybe drive around Galveston, go get something to eat or something like that. I'm not quite 100% sure what I'm gonna do, but I definitely wanna go up to the ship because I wanna see my mother off with her bags and everything. I just finished taking my COVID test back there in the Limelight Lounge. I think it took all of maybe 10 minutes. So if you're doing it back-to-back, what they're gonna do is the last day before you go back home or to the port, they're gonna test you, and I think they're doing a rapid test because it came back really quickly. The swab didn't hurt too bad. They did swab both nostrils though. At one point they were doing one, but now they're back to two, so I'm thoroughly confused about these COVID tests. But anyway, I'm negative along with a whole bunch of other people who are doing back-to-back as well. Well, dreamers, I exited the ship. We had breakfast, we exited, got my mother's bags. I think we got off the ship in less than 30 minutes, maybe, from the time that they started calling, or maybe just less than an hour. Now, I'll let you know what the inside, it takes for me to get back on the inside, but to get out, it was just like getting off the ship for anyone else. So I'm here at the taxi stand, waiting for a taxi for my mom. It looks like it's gonna cost me about 150 bucks to get her back home. That being said, it only cost me $250 to get on the ship, which means I should have just paid for her to take the second cruise because it's not that much cheaper than actually paying for her to get home. And I didn't even think about all that at the time. So I know next time when the cruise is cheap and if she doesn't have my dad to come get her, then maybe she should just ride the next cruise. Because think about it, I paid for one room for $240, and I think it may have been $300 with both of us. So I'd have paid $60 more versus $150 more. You get it? Anyway, so we're here, we're waiting, and then I'm gonna get back with you after my mother gets in her lift, and I'm getting back in the terminal. We'll see how that goes. Good morning, dreamers. As you can see, I made it back, right? So when you're doing a back-to-back cruise, it is really, really simple. I literally had an in-transit pass. I may need to show this to you later. I don't know if I showed it to you yesterday. And so I got off the ship and got my mother in her lift. She got home safely. And then I got back on the ship. My room was already clean and ready to go. My bags were in my next room. A lot of cruisers who were doing back-to-back were staying in the same room, so they were able to just leave their luggage in their room. But the stewards moved my luggage from my deck 6 to deck 9 for me, and then I was ready to go again. And the irony is, all the things, the jokes, the parties, everything they do is exactly the same, but it feels like it's new because it's still funny. It's different, different guests performing in the different contests. So even though it's the same thing and this cruise director is saying they have identical same jokes, it still felt very nostalgic to me anyway. So as I think of other things that were included in the back-to-back, but I will tell you, when I did present my in-transit card and I didn't have my COVID results when I was checking in, there was an issue. They had to go get their supervisor or something because I don't believe they have Carnival employees anymore that do the check-in part. When you're going into the cruise terminal, they have all these different shirts, different names. I think they've contracted that out. So they had never seen it before, so that took me a couple minutes. But other than that, everything was pretty fine. And then it got all cleared up and I got on the ship. Well, dreamers, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. I can't think of any other thing that I want to tell you about doing back-to-back cruising, except that it's fun and it's amazing to see the energy level and everything and the hypeness of the crew, knowing that they are going back-to-back. So you should try one. It's kind of fun. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also remember to leave me a comment down below with any questions that you may have. My face is going to be up in a circle, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on my face, select the red bell, select all. That way you'll be subscribed to my channel. You'll be notified to all the new content I place up here to YouTube. And I'm going to put the Carnival Cruise Line playlist up here, so you can just peruse through that and see the different cruises that I've been on. And each video, I swear to you, is a very different and unique video. Have a great day, dreamers.